Hey yo, what's going on with the viewers of the tube? Tyler here of Chico Crypto, coming with a candid video because the crypto environment, the crypto markets, they have major news coming in just a few hours. So if you haven't heard the news, the rumors, it's not even rumors, it's actually confirmed. The DOJ, the Department of Justice, the federal government's biggest law enforcement group, is announcing enforcement actions against some crypto entities. They haven't said anything about who it is. They've just released some details regarding it. So AG Garland, the Attorney General, their Deputy AG, Secretary Treasury Janet Yellen, and the CFTC Chair Rostin Bingham is actually all announcing this. So it's something big because they have some of the biggest players announcing it and talking about it. This is coming at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Time. So yeah, just in a couple of hours, we're gonna have some big news. Probably not great, but it could be not so bad depending on what happens. So in the press release, it does say these are separate but related enforcement actions. So just from that, you can pretty much tell that it is a big name in the crypto space, and they wouldn't be doing this. It's kind of funny, actually, what they're doing. They're taking a page out of the crypto book and doing an announcement before an announcement. Basically trying to crash the crypto markets before they announce. So it's pretty interesting. Bitcoin, it dipped down to 36K right when this news came out, but we are bouncing back. When I last checked, we're at about 37,200. So what could this be? Well, there are a bunch of rumors going around that the enforcement action is against the Binance exchange. So if you didn't know, there's been an open investigation against Binance since all the way back in 2018. And what the DOJ and government officials are looking into against Binance is unlicensed money transmission, money laundering, and criminal sanctions violations. So basically, Binance has been letting, criminals, even terrorists, use their exchange and get money, finance their operations. So that is one of the three of the things they are looking at and where the charges could be coming. But there's also, rumors going around that it is a settlement. Rumors are going around that it is a monetary settlement of 4 to 4.3 billion. I've seen both of those across the Twitter spaces, Twitter headlines and stuff like that. And there is also other rumors going around that CZ Binance may be getting criminal charges pressed against him, and he's going to have to step down from the exchange. So you remember CZ's 4, he's been doing that for a while. That 4 could relate to the 4 billion that they're gonna have to pay to keep the exchange running and settle with the government. But CZ having to plead guilty to money laundering isn't gonna be necessarily good. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna get him, if CZ is gonna be on the run or what, because CZ doesn't live in America. It's going to be very interesting what happens. But we need to talk about the 1-2 punch. So the government may be coming to do just that. If you didn't know, there is also an open investigation by the DOJ against, the blood of the crypto markets, the asset that keeps the crypto markets running and pumping and even going down, that is Tether USDT. So the DOJ has also had an open investigation against Tether open since the same time. They started investigating Tether in 2018, just like Binance. And there is no official word on the charges they're looking for at Tether, but it is a criminal probe for bank fraud. So a bunch of charges, I'm sure, relate to that. So what is my opinion that is going to happen? Well, I've been saying this for some time. I have a theory that basically the government, they want control of the crypto markets. They want control of all markets. And as of right now, they don't have a single lick of control. Basically the government trading, through the CFTC, it's not doing near the volume that is happening in the traditional crypto markets. Hundreds of millions versus hundreds of billions. And they want full control, If they don't have full control, they can't manipulate like they like to do in other assets, especially assets that threaten the US dollar. As you know, what has happened with gold, it's been manipulated for decades upon decades, and they've basically held it in a range for 20 years since the initial pump of the ETF. So, in my opinion, the government eventually wants to take out Tether and Binance, or they want to, plant their own insiders into the exchange so they can control it. If they don't have control, they don't want it around. But if they have control, they want it around. So in my opinion, it could be possible that this is the beginning of their plan, the plan to take over the crypto markets. So in my opinion, it could be possible that it's a 1-2 punch, but it's probably likely it's just a one punch. And the outcome could be, if we just get a settlement of $4 billion and that's it, the crypto markets are definitely going to bounce back, because it's not that bad. But if we get criminal charges pressed against CZ and a fine, then I think the markets might take a little bit of a dipperooski. But regarding Tether, in my opinion, I don't think so. It's coming just yet. I think eventually it'll come down the road, but as of right now, I don't think so. If you didn't know, just yesterday, Tether froze like $225 million that were linked to a human trafficking ring. So, and actually in the release by the government, they basically praised Tether for doing that. So in my personal opinion, they're praising them and now they're gonna press charges against them. That doesn't make too much sense. But then there is also, Senator Cynthia Lummis and another senator just a week ago, called for the government to press criminal charges against Tether and Binance, a 1-2 punch. So, in my personal opinion, probably a 50% chance that it's just a settlement. A 45 to, I would say, 30, we'll say 40% chance that it's a settlement and criminal charges against CZ. And then finally, it's just like a 20% chance that it is the 1-2 punch, and it is both Binance and Tether. And if it is the low chance Binance and Tether, the crypto markets are going to get hurt. I'll tell you that right now. We could see a dip down to 30K, but I mean, usually insiders have information and there would be a lot bigger dump right now than what we've seen if they were doing the 1-2 punch. So in my opinion, nah. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I mean, the crypto markets are going to be fine no matter what. We may have a big dip if it's a 1-2 punch, but there's nothing to be scared about. I mean, like I've been saying, we're in the beginning stages of the bull, and yeah, don't be scared. And if you guys, are ready for a good video tomorrow, I did some great research regarding BlackRock and their connections to not Bitcoin or Ethereum, but to other altcoins, because BlackRock has talked about tokenization of securities, and they have a connection to a crypto entity. And it could be a few more. Well, viewers, again, let me know your thoughts down in the comments if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.